Husband got a woman's number. We were going through a rough time. He had found out that I read his journal, and I initially had lied about it. I read his journal because he said he wanted a divorce, and then he wanted a break for 2 weeks with no rules or boundaries. Tilt your phone and subscribe. I am not giving excuses for my behavior. I know it crossed boundaries and broke his trust. I was feeling anxious and wanted to know his real thoughts because I was confused and scared, worried about our marriage. I just found out that after he knew I read his journal and was feeling lost, he talked to one of his patients, he works at a hospital, who seemed like she needed help, and he had an emotional connection to her, and found her sexy. So he asked if he could call her sometime, and she gave him his number. This happened the day he didn't talk to me all day, and was so distant, which left me confused. He said he shredded the paper with her number on it after and didn't call her. I believe that. He also said, because you were distant, I needed an emotional connection with somebody, as his reason for getting her number. But to me, talking to somebody because you feel lost is one thing, and actually asking for her number is another. Am I unreasonable for thinking this? I just heard about this. I am so hurt. I know what I did wrong, and I feel ashamed and weak about that. But when I had doubts, I never stepped out of the marriage and tried attaching myself to someone else. I never had an emotional affair or went as far as to actually getting someone's number. I am Obeksan! Do subscribe. Part of me blames myself for this because my actions and lie hurt him badly. A bigger part of me is furious and hurt because I have told him that my fear is him slipping and doing something like this when we go through a rough time. And it feels like he confirmed that fear. He actually did what I was afraid of him doing. Right now, I am so activated. I am so angry. I don't want to be with him right now. We don't have kids or a house. We've been together almost 5 years and married for 1.5. How am I supposed to feel? What am I supposed to do? The thing is, I am starting to feel like my fear was my gut feeling, and my gut feeling is right. He tells me if I can't trust him, he can't trust himself. But I think if he can't trust himself, I can't trust him. Which one is right? I can't trust his sweet words, he had said to me. You are the only one I want to be with. But when I make a mistake, he's going to have an emotional affair? He had also reached out to his ex and messaged random girls when we were going through a previous rough patch. How can I trust him? What should I do? I am so lost. I am gripped with fear. He actually did what I was afraid of him doing. He stepped out when we were having issues because he was feeling hurt and lonely. Is this excusable? I don't know what to do. My thoughts. It seems your husband was attempting to engage in infidelity, and furthermore, he's jeopardizing his job by engaging with a patient. He may be attempting to shift the blame onto you for his actions, but ultimately he's an adult who needs to take responsibility for his cheating and deceitful behavior. Catch you in the next video.